What was it? Because I remember the last time LeBron was in Cleveland, you guys beat him, and he had a monster game. I think he had 27, 19, and 12. That game 6, y'all end up beating before he went to Miami. Prior to that, I mean, prior to you guys getting KG and Ray Allen, it was more. I think he beat you guys a little bit more than you guys beat him. But when he goes to Miami, and that year, y'all got him, and I remember KG say it's over. Y'all beat him. Y'all beat him in Game 5 in Miami.
It was up 3-2.
You up 3-2. KG say it's over. We ain't coming back down here. And then LeBron in Game 6,
45.
Everybody says that's the greatest game he's ever played. Did you get a sense? I mean, how early in the game did you know? Boy, we in for it.
I knew. I mean, I saw the look in his eyes, when he first stood on the floor, and just his mentality to start the game, how aggressive he was.
Yeah.
And we were always scared, and Doc was always scared to trap and double team him,
right,
because of his passing ability. And so he figured that I figured it's he's going to get everybody else involved. Now everybody's going to get going.
Right. He's
going to get his anyway.
Right.
But we didn't think he was going to get 45.
Right.
And that game, when he's able to do that game, like I said, that's what really took him to the next level.
Right.
45, go to Miami Game 7, win Game 7, and then, to move on. But that game was, oh, man. I still have nightmares about that game.
Was Miami Heat LeBron, that's the best LeBron we've ever seen?
I don't know. I mean,
I think 2018, Bron.
The year we went to the finals when Kyrie was gone.
Kyrie was gone.
Yeah.
The way he put, and y'all go to Boston in that Game 7.
Yeah.
And y'all beat Toronto. Y'all beat Indiana.
Yeah.
And he had 8 40-point games in the playoffs. He had that 51 against Golden State.
Yeah.
He was just in Miami. He was extremely efficient.
Yeah.
You talk about somebody shooting 55, 56%,
57% from the field.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he was super efficient in Miami, but I didn't get a chance to watch it like I wanted to.
Right.
Of course, you can't see every game, but what he did in Cleveland,
you get him back, he comes back.
Yeah, that stretch he had in Cleveland, I think that was his best.
So you think the return to Cleveland might have been his best LeBron?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I can't say I disagree.
Yeah, the year 16, the 16-17 season, we went back to the final. We played against KD for the first time.
Yeah,
that season right there, I think, was one of the best seasons, like you said, they've ever had. And then I can't remember what that playoffs was. The playoff run he had that might have been the best playoff run.
That 18.
That was 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we had 8 here. I think he had 8 40-point games.
Yeah.
And you guys y'all swept Toronto, who was the number 1 seed at the time.
Yeah.
And then you go on the road in Game 7.
In Boston, he played all 48 minutes.
Yeah.
That period, that 15 to 18, I think that might have been his best basketball he ever played.
People always, and you get this a lot, and I'm sure you've heard it. He wouldn't have done that if he played in the 90s. He wouldn't have done that if he played in the 80s. He couldn't have played back then.
Right.
The dude got Karl Malone's body. He can handle the ball like magic. He got Karl Malone's body, and he's more athletic. Who's had that kind of athleticism that can do all the things that he can do?
I played in the 90s. I wasn't sure. So you're going to say LeBron James couldn't play in the 90s? Come on, man.
I played in the 90s. I wasn't.
Yeah. What are we talking about? That don't even make sense. If you're great, I don't care what era you play in, you're going to be great.
Right.
And it is what it is.
Coaching the Clippers. So you're at the Clippers. I want to go to this. I'm going to talk about the Cavaliers situation. Because when David Blatt, you were in line to get the job. You were supposed to get the job, right?
Yeah, we interviewed the same time for the job.
Right.
And my agent called me and was like, Dan Gilbert decided that he wanted to go with, David Blatt. But I got a crazy thing to tell you. They want you to be the associate head coach. And I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm stay here with Doc. Because I figured, if I'm with Doc, who's the best coach in the league, I'm going to get a job next year. It's coming, so I'm not going to leave Doc. I'm going to be loyal to Doc. And he said, but you wouldn't believe how much money he offered you. And I was like, well, what they offer, say they want to offer you $1 million a year to be the associate head coach. Now, at the time, I'm making $375 with the Clippers.
I think I could do that.
Well, nah, I still said no.
You said no?
Yeah, I was like, nah.
Even in California?
Yeah, I was like,
because
nah.
you know that's 155.
Yeah. And so I was like, man, like, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm going to stay with Doc.
Right.
He's like, you sure? I was like, yeah, I can't do it. So he came back an hour later, they said they give you 1-2, 1-4, whatever. And I was like, nah, man, like, I'm going to stay with Doc. I ain't going to do that. Like, I'm going to be loyal to Doc. So I called, B. Shaw. I was like, B. Shaw, man. He said, what? You gotta take that job. I said, man, I ain't doing it. And then so I called Jerry West, who's my mentor.
Right.
And Jerry like, what are you thinking? If you don't take this job, they'll never give you another job ever again. Think you can't leave Doc's umbrella, whatever. So I was like, man, I'm not doing it. And so he's like going crazy. So my agent called back again. He said, they said, well, what do you want? I said, well, just tell them $2 million, 222, whatever. He called me back, they said yes.
you like, damn, I should have said 2.5.
Yeah. So I was like, shit, all right, I got to go.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah, so I called Doc, and Doc was like, you know what, Ty, like, it's going to be hard for us to match that. He said, but I think you're ready to, like, leave my umbrella and, spread your wings and do your own thing. I think it'd be good for you. And I was like, you sure? He's like, man, I think it'd be really good for you. And so that's kind of how it happened, how I ended up going to Cleveland.
So now, okay, you on the bench that first year, y'all go to the NBA Finals, you lose to the Golden State Warriors in 6. Halfway through the season, they make a change. Mm-hmm. You get elevated. Now, being a head coach is one thing. When you're the head coach, and now you're coaching the best player in the NBA, that's something entirely different, T. Lue.
Yeah, it is.
You and LeBron, what type of relationship did you have with LeBron before you became head coach?
So I had a relationship with Bron, Rich, and Mav, Randy, before I even came to be the assistant. Like, we always been cool and tight. So, like, we always had that bond.
Okay.
And so when I became the associate head coach, like I said, he came back.
Okay.
So we already had that bond. And so, which was cool. Like I said, I had Rich and Mav behind me 100%.
Right.
And then Randy. So even Bron get mad, I had those, I had them behind me anyway, But that's kind of like, like that's family. Like that's family. So, when I took over, like I said, I was scared because, anybody can say, I would have did this, I'd have done that, like especially all that social media shit. You can say all that until you're in that number one seat.
And now you got to, okay, let's see what you do. You said you go do that.
Yeah, exactly. And so moving over 6 inches, it's tough. And like, especially midway through the season.
Yes.
And so I just thought it was a lot of pressure, man. Just like, we just went to the finals. Mm-hmm. Game 6, we lose. No Kevin Love, no Kyrie. And now you want me to replace Coach Blatt, who done a hell of a job. And if we don't make it to the finals and make it to at least Game 7, like, I'm a failure.
Right. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because we like to do something before 2 something.